And we are live. Hello and welcome. I'm Metamonin, and today I'm going to be broadcasting round one of the GT5 Big Bash series, hosted by Go2Woe. So let's get in the more so the pre-season breakdown. So here's what our entry list looks like currently. There's a couple new drivers out in field that are not on that list at this stage, but we'll go through the list, shall we? So we got You'll Be Dead, the previous Wednesday night series winner in the GT3 Thunder League, will be driving the number 20. JJ Penguin, he'll be driving the number 55. Brenticles, 1989, he'll be driving the number 29. Carcado driving the same car as JJ Penguin. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm assuming that is how it's going at the moment. Someone Awesome in the number 57. Now we got Sparky God in the number 31. Morningstar Mike in the number 21. Then we got Nachos in the number 38. And we've got Exorcist in the number 49. So we'll go over to the list to see what tracks we'll be racing in this series. So it'll be a 6-round series. Just excuse my misspelling for round one. It's meant to have an R after the E for Oschersleben B course. So just apologies there. So that will be round one. It's the shorter variant of Oschersleben, so it's got a double hairpin area and it cuts off all that technical mid-sector in the GP version, so quite short. Now we got round two, Nürburgring Spring Short, another short variant track. And we got round three, Snetterton 200, also another short variant track. And round four, we'll see as at Alton Park Island, another short variant. Round five, Ruapuna, not the short variant as far as I'm aware. So at this stage, it's the longer version. And then we'll round out the series at the Miscussus Long Beach. It's going to be quite an entertaining last round, to be quite honest with you. We'll go through the event details because the stuff has changed around a little to suit a sprint race format. So at this stage, we got a 1 times 10 minute qualifying session which will set the grid for race 1. Race 2, that will be determined by reverse grid via results from race 1. And then race 3 will be set via finishing position from race 2. And then we also got to keep in mind there's no mandatory pit stops, nor are they allowed to have customizable setups. And just to add to the atmosphere and obviously the difficulty in driving, accelerated tyre wear as well, but I haven't got it on there. So here's the track we'll be running tonight. 2.43 kilometres, 8 corners. It's a very long Sector 1. Sector 2 is basically just the second hairpin, so sector splits in Sector 2 wouldn't really give you a good reading, but Sector 2 and Sector 3, if you're fastest in those sectors, you might be on for a good lap. So we'll get to live scenes where the guys have about 7 minutes of practice left. We'll go through this ad. That's just something new that I added, so let me get rid of that. So we're at live scenes now, and it's good to see GDS7, our usual culprit in the chat. Thanks for joining the stream once again, mate. And hello, Ico Nicholas. Good to see we've got more people in the chat. It's good to see a fair grid tonight as well. We got 10 drivers so far, but we're due to have one more in Ty Morgo. He will join just as qualifying starts, I'll assume. So let's see the pace setters at this stage. We got someone awesome. We know he's our one lap specialist in the GTE Sunday series. So let's go on board with a lap with him. He's 3 temps up from Brenticles. So I'll just go through the list. We've got someone awesome. We got Brenticles. We got Skippy. He's not on the entry list, but he's in tonight. Carcado. And Blue XR8, also not on the entry list, but racing tonight. Sparky God. And we got Morningstar Mike. We got Nachos. Exorcist. JJ Penguin. And You'll Be Dead. And yep, Ty Morgo has joined as well. He's also a top contender in the GTE series, so high expectations for him. So we'll finish this lap on board with someone awesome, and JJ Penguin really exceeding track limits, because you can see that on the race speed. So unfortunately YouTube ain't working tonight. The race will go onto my YouTube channel once that's done. I'm not sure why the live stream isn't working, so I think at this stage YouTube live streaming is down. So we'll go on board with Skippy here. He's P3 of a 112 flat. Let's see if he can improve. I'm sure by the time the Sunday series comes up, YouTube should have that all sorted. But the race will be uploaded to my YouTube channel via the live stream, because I've got that going through. It's just not letting people view it. So I've got to see what's happening there. So Skippy was a bit loose heading into the third sector. He's held it together. You'll Be Dead going provisional pole, even though this is a practice session, with a 1:11.4, pipping someone awesome by half a tenth. No improvement there from Skippy. On board with Carcado now. A newcomer in the Wednesday Night League. Currently 5th in the timings. It's quite a competitive time, considering we've got a 12-car field, and he's exceeded track limits there, so his next lap will be invalid too. We're on board with Blue XR8, another newcomer. Let's see what he's got. Very deep under brakes heading into turn 1. Really using the engine to get the car to the stop as well. Taking a wide approach around the long right-hander. Goes on forever, that thing. He had an inside left lock up there. Using that hairpin as a slingshot, it's a very low speed hairpin, and it's quite frustrating really, because you can either get a good exit or you can get a completely shit exit, and you're completely vulnerable to the cars behind. So the second hairpin is going to be quite difficult for most. Very deep on the brakes in the last corner. He locks up heavily. Goes wide. What does this do for Blue XR8? It goes up one position. 112.1. Good effort from him. We'll go on board with Morningstar Mike. Usual culprit in these broadcasts. And he has cemented himself as a genuine contender in every league. So we'll go on board with him for the rest of this lap. We've got 20 seconds to go in this practice session. Yeah, maybe next week, GDS7. It'll be good to see you on the grid. Yeah, I'll be right back. back. It's okay. Get something organised. So let's see the results of that session. They might go straight through to the next session. I don't know. Now what's going on here? So you'll be dead top with a 111.2. He's improved even further. Someone awesome. JJ Penguin. Brenticles. Skippy. Blue XR8. They skipped it out on me, but that's alright. So we're in the 10-minute qualifying session now. So who's going to be the first driver to jump? Now we've got to keep in mind there's only one qualifying session tonight, and that is going to set the grid for race 1. Race 2 will be a reverse grid, and race 3 will be set from finishing positions in race 2. So it's going to be quite an entertaining night. So our championship leader, reigning champion rather, I'm getting my titles messed up. You'll Be Dead is the first one to jump. He's out on track first, so he's going to get himself up to speed. He's going to put in a little bit of track evolution. Going to grip up the track for some people and himself. So there's a bit of different strategies going on here. We still got 3 guys in the pits. We'll see what happens. And I've got a poll going as well. So if you want to vote for any driver to win this championship, I did put the voting options up in the chat. So basically just put ! vote space number corresponding to the driver that you want to vote for. So basically it's asking who will win the GT5 Big Bash series. And it'll be good if I can have a few guys get involved in that poll, because I want to know what your thoughts are. We've got a 12 driver grid. We haven't seen this in a while, especially on project cars. So You'll Be Dead. We'll go chase view. It was the pace setter in practice. See what he's got. So we go down to the double hairpin. The first hairpin isn't too bad, and he's really screwed it up there by taking too much of the inside curve. We'll stay on board because it may, there's a slowdown. So that's lap done for You'll Be Dead. Now, Ty Morgo, a genuine contender in the GTE Sunday Series and bound to be a contender in the GT5 Big Bash Series. So high expectations for him. Let's see what sort of lap he can put together. Very deep under brakes and engine revs heading into the second hairpin. You'll Be Dead with a 113.4. I knew he cut the corner there. And Someone Awesome goes pole with a 111.5. And we got Nachos going P4 now with 113.8. A 112.4 from JJ Penguin. And here we go. Everyone's setting time. So I'm going to be out of breath before I announce all the times. I'll just wait until they're all done. So we got under 7 minutes left in this session. Ty Morgo goes P2 with a 112 flat. Still half a second off Someone Awesome. JJ Penguin racing with someone here. I'm not sure who that is. That's Nachos. So You'll Be Dead really binning these laps. It's going through the field. See, so Blue XR8's coming back out on track. We'll go on board with Skippy. He's in the third sector now. We'll see if there's an improvement on this 113.1. 1.5 seconds away from pole. Someone Awesome goes faster with a 111.2. Awesome pace from him. What does You'll Be Dead have in response to that? He sits down in P6 at this stage. It's a bit unusual for him. No improvement there for Skippy. Ty Morgo's had a moment there. So Brenticles has moved up in the P4 with a 112.4, but he's going to be a bit impeded here with a couple drivers. Morningstar Mike amongst that group as well. You'll Be Dead's in the third sector now. Really struggling in the third sector by the looks of it. He holds on to it though, so hopefully a good lap from him pushes his way up into the top spots. Going wide. Is that going to be exceeding track limits? No, it's not. And he's back in pit lane, so obviously not happy with that lap. We're on board with Carcado now. Currently sits P8, 1:13.3. Surely an improvement coming up. So the only driver not to set a time yet is Exorcist. He's going to have to set one fast because we've only got 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Now Carcado is letting someone through here. He's trying to find who that is because he has pace. So Exorcist is on a hot lap now. Just going through the list. So pretty much everyone's on at some point of the track. And there was a movement that I haven't paid attention. I think it was Blue V8. Yeah, Blue XR8 rather. It is a V8, but goes up in the P3 of a 1:12 flat. He almost pips Ty Morgo P2. So awesome effort from him. JJ Penguin, he's in the first sector. Brenticles, he's about to exit the mid-sector. We'll stay on board with him. Currently sitting P5 with a 12.4. Relatively clean at this stage. He's going to get in the slipstream here. It might get a little bit of time. And he goes P2 of a 1:11.6. He's 4 tenths off someone awesome. So the track evolution seems to be playing its role in regards to better lap times. So if you want to challenge for pole, now's the time to get out on track. Now, is Blue XR8 going to improve? No, he does not. Skippy's at the second hairpin now. No, I did not get my logo from Master Movies. My brother, he designed it for me. It's pretty much based on the theme of his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel's called Scrappy, so shout out to him for making the logo for my channel. So nah, definitely not from there, B to White. But thanks for asking the question, mate. So we're going to scroll through this list. We got less than a minute to go, and we got late charges coming out of the pits. You'll Be Dead silently goes pole. Provisional pole for You'll Be Dead with a 1:11.1. 4 100ths faster than someone awesome. This is going to be a ripper. Yeah, the logo is almost equal. It's, basically just change of letter and change of colour. Yeah, it's essentially the thing. Righto, yep. And You'll Be Dead goes faster with a 1:11 flat. We've got Brenticles still in P3. JJ Penguin pipping Ty Morgo of P4. So we got 4 drivers in the 11s. We got 2 drivers in the 12s. Oh, we got 5 drivers in the 11s now. Skippy jumps up in the P4 of a 1:11.9. Awesome lap by him. So we got 40 seconds left in this session. What do the top contenders have in response to You'll Be Dead's time? We'll stay on board with someone awesome. Thanks for commenting. It's a cool stream. What class is this? GT5. We got a mixture of beginners, intermediates, and experts in this lobby. We try to keep the experience level sort of varied to, give a bit of practice for the beginners against fast drivers as well, because that when there's a massive learning curve like that, it's probably best to drive with the fast guys, and it gets you up to speed quicker. So yeah, varying skill levels in this lobby, Beta White. So someone awesome couldn't improve. What does Brenticles do here? Currently P3. Doesn't improve. Skippy's also done. JJ Penguin looks to be on a lap. Ty Morgo's in the pit, so he can't improve. P6 currently a top tier contender in the GTE series and sees himself down in P6. Got a lot of moving to do in race 1. So about to enter the last corner now. So there's been no movement at the top. JJ Penguin probably lost a bit of time there. I'm not sure it's going to be an improvement. He was the last car on track to record a time, and there was no improvement for JJ Penguin. So You'll Be Dead on pole. Starts his championship defense in fine fashion. Someone awesome P2, Brenticles P3, Skippy P4, JJ Penguin P5, Ty Morgo P6, Blue XR8 P7, Sparky God P8, Rory Star Mike P9, Carcado P10, Nachos P11, and Exorcist P12. Yeah, it'd be good to have you come along, Beta White. We're looking and recruiting drivers in our leagues that we broadcast and in various other leagues as well. So any extra number, it will help the cause here, because the aim obviously is to have a full grid of 16 drivers. But because Project Cars 2 is probably in its midlife, there's not much interest in the sim. So we got to try create that interest via broadcasts like this. So it's basically to try build hype for Project Cars once again. So this will be an 8-lap race. No mandatory pit stop. Accelerated tyre wear, so the guys are going to have to pay good attention to how their tyres are handling at the later stages, because they could be screwed if they don't take care of them. So we see that view there. You'll Be Dead on pole. Someone awesome P2. Brenticles P3. Skippy P4. JJ Penguin P5. Ty Morgo P6. Blue XR8 P7. Sparky God P8. Morningstar Mike P9. Bit unusual for him. Carcado P10. Nachos P11. And Exorcist last on the grid. He's got a lot of work to do. So we'll go back to the front and we'll watch how the start unfolds. Hopefully they all go cleanly into turn 1. But being a sprint race, they're going to do everything possible to try overtake as many cars as they can. And I don't blame them, because if you're starting near the back, you got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of risk versus reward at the back, as well as the front. But for someone like You'll Be Dead, if you can execute off the line and get a good start, he's got the inside running heading into turn 1. That's an easy defense line, and he'll be able to get a jump at turn 2 and be able to build a little lead if he times it all right. And I didn't see the karting as a hobby bit, Beta White, but that's awesome, mate. Be good for the experience transferring over to Sims, and we're going green. So it seems as though everyone got bogged off the line. You'll Be Dead might have got severely bogged. We'll go on board chase view from Skippy to see how it all unfolds in the turn 1. He's going to brake very late. Massive lockup. A little bit of contact with Brenticles. No, correction, that was with JJ Penguin. So after the first 2 turns, You'll Be Dead still leading. Brenticles up 1 position. Someone Awesome lost the position. JJ Penguin, I'm not sure where he started. P4 or P5. Blue XRA, he's had a massive jump. Skippy, we've got Ty Morgo, he's lost 1. Nacho's up a couple as well. Carcado up 1. Morningstar Mike down 1. Exton's up 1. And Sparky God, the biggest loser on lap 1. So we'll go back to the front. So You'll Be Dead. Already got a decent lead over Brenticles and Someone Awesome. So we'll go through the mid-pack battle. We'll go on board with Ty Morgo. We got a few close battles in the mid-pack. So doesn't seem to be getting the benefit of the slipstream. Carcado up another position in P8. Very deep on the brakes for Carcado, and Nachos with a massive dive bomb. How did he get that to a stop? I do not know how he made that move. Desperation from Nachos. That was out of nowhere, and surely he screwed up his front tyres with that massive lockup. We got a bit of contact between that's Skippy, JJ Penguin and Skippy. Made massive contact. Unfortunate scenes there. We'll go on board with Nachos. Let's see if he has another move up his sleeve. That was desperation stuff from Nachos at turn 1, and he's gone wide. Morningstar Mike also following him. Carcado, the beneficiary of Morningstar Mike going wide. And You'll Be Dead, almost with a second lead. We'll see how the rest of this race unfolds as we enter lap 3. Is he going to make a move down the inside of Nachos? Maybe too far back. So Nachos is going to hold on there. Ty Morgo a bit far behind Blue XR8. So we're going through the front runners. So Brenticle's still chasing down You'll Be Dead. So quite an entertaining mid-pack battle here. As much as I want to spectate the leaders, this is where the entertainment is at. You'll Be Dead and Carcado with an intense battle. I still can't get over that move that Nachos made. I can't believe he pulled the car up, but good situational awareness from my friend Carcado to avoid that. And Nachos is off to the left. Carcado goes up in the P6. Morningstar Mike also moves up in the P7 as we speak, and he's chasing down Carcado. May not be in the slipstream. So we'll go on board with Blue XRA. A lock up from Someone Awesome. Sets him vulnerable into turn 2. Blue XRA right on the bumper of Someone Awesome. Is he going to chuck it down the inside at the first hairpin? We'll find out. He shows the nose, but he holds station. He slots in right behind Someone Awesome. Someone Awesome with a massive lockup. And Blue XR8's got a run on him here. But Someone Awesome seemed to block quite extraordinary there. 2 very different lines, and Someone Awesome setting himself wide from taking too much turn 1 curb at the chicane. Someone Awesome is really feeling the pressure right now. Is there going to be a move? No, there's not. So Someone Awesome locking up everywhere. Blue XRA goes wide. He's in the slipstream. You can hear the revs as we go into the braking zone. They both lock up. So You'll Be Dead with a blistering 1.6 second lead over Brenticles. That is extraordinary from him. very good form from the reigning champ. It's Blue XR8 going to make a move. Someone Awesome seems to be very vulnerable in the mid sector. Is there an overlap? No, there's not. Just going to hold station. Got to try set him up for the last corner. That will be the best bet to make a move. Someone Awesome with quite a different racing line to many through the chicane. And right on the tail now. Braking very early there. He's got an overlap. There's contact. There's contact. So Blue XR8 making contact with Someone Awesome. But all is good. Rubbing is racing. Someone Awesome seemed to have got a slowdown there because he's let Blue XR8 right by. Massive lockup from him once again heading into turn 1. Shows you how committed some of these drivers are heading into turn 1. Ty Morgo slowly catching up to this battle for P3. Carcado further behind. Morningstar Mike lost a bit of ground on Carcado. JJ Penguin, after that devastating start, he seems to be running well in P8. We've got Skippy following right behind JJ Penguin, so we'll stay on board for this battle. We know Skippy has the pace. These two made contact a few laps ago. So that's why they're a bit far back in comparison to where they qualified. We know they have pace. But it's a battle between these two for who gets 8. And Skippy seemed to be losing a bit of time through that mid and the start of the third sector. So might be in the slipstream here to gain a bit of time down the main straight. So we got 7 laps done. So we got 2 laps to go. So it means 6 laps done, 2 laps to go. Skippy went a bit wide, missed the turn 1 apex. Skippy's got a little run here, but still pretty far down the road from JJ Penguin. But he's catching up slowly. Last lap, Skippy was 0.6 slower than JJ Penguin. And JJ Penguin's made a mistake. Skippy trying to make the most of it. But JJ Penguin got an awesome exit out of the second hairpin. So we still got You'll Be Dead in P1. He's extended his lead to 3 seconds. We got Blue XR8 in P3. Someone Awesome in P4. Ty Morgo P5. Carcado P6. Morningstar Mike in P7. JJ Penguin P8. Ron Bob with Skippy in P9. Nachos in P10. Exorcist in P11. And Sparky God in P12. So we're on the last lap. And there seems to be a battle going on up here. No, there isn't. Trying to look for a battle. This is as close as we're going to get right now. So Skippy chasing down JJ Penguin. He's got 2 sectors to do it. He's trying to stay in the slipstream. Got to be very aggressive heading into the last sector. So race is complete. You'll Be Dead. The first race winner in the GT5 Big Bash Series. Brenticles in a very good P2. Blue XR8 in P3. Someone Awesome in P4. Ty Morgo P5. Carcado P6. Morningstar Mike in P7. JJ Penguin goes across the line in P8. Skippy goes across the line in P9. Nachos about to finish in P10. EXO in P11. Sparky God chasing down EXO. But a bit too far. done and dusted for him. And we're on board with You'll Be Dead. Is he going to crack a burnout? We got a massive shunt. He's lost the rear end of his car there. So awesome effort from the reigning champ. So we'll see who got the fastest lap of the race as well. And by no surprise, You'll Be Dead gets the fastest lap by 1/10. Still very close. Brenticles with the third best lap time. Someone awesome P2 in the lap times. So some pretty close laps there. So we'll go through the finishing order. You'll Be Dead will be starting P12 in race 2. Brenticles P11. Blue XR8 P10. Someone awesome P9. Ty Morgo P8. Carcado P7. Morningstar Mike P6. JJ Penguin P5. Skippy P4. Nachos in P3, XO in P2, and Sparky Guide will take pole for the reverse grid. So we'll wait for them to get sorted. We've had a couple 1-second penalties, but I don't think they've really mattered. So that was a very exciting race 1 to start the GT5 Big Bash Series. It was an awesome effort by everyone involved. We've still got 2 more races to go. Just keep that in mind. So we've still got 2 more races of intense, close racing ahead of us. So basically, the next race will be a rolling start, so they can organise their grid positions for the reverse grid. It's not like, your computer sims where you can set grid positions. It's probably one of the features that Project Cars lacks. But still make the most of it. This will be a 10-lap race as far as I'm aware. So I think they have to set it to 11 laps so they can do their formation, and then they'll have a 10-lap race. So maybe they're doing a 9-lap race. So I'll vote to start because I'm ready. So a very good turnout tonight. I hope to get a couple more drivers next week. DGS7, I hope to have you on the grid next week too. You had some pretty good pace in the stream that I had a couple nights ago. So we're heading in the race to reverse grid rolling start. So hopefully no one takes anyone out in the formation lap. I'm pretty sure they'll all be civilized about getting to their grid positions. So just disregard the starting order here. So the guys know where their grid positions are. They'll be forming up. Mic muted. It's not mine, is it? It's on their end. So we've had a bit of that sort of drama for quite a while now. We've had it for a couple streams in this series. So basically what they have to do is, as far as I know, they got to create a party chat for it to work. So someone awesome has retired. So they need to be able to communicate because they got to get into their grid position. So that's why it's so important for no mics to be muted. So obviously they'll be exiting this lobby. Yep, so be resetting the lobby. I'll wait until everyone leaves, just in case but I'm pretty sure lobby reset. So yeah, I think a lobby reset is going to be the best way to go. I'm not sure what's going on here. So they're all messing around. And I think Morningstar Mike, he's left now. Yep, so server restart. I'm gonna exit. I'll be getting an invite very soon. So sorry about the delay. Next time we got to make sure that the guys have a party of their own. So we just got to wait on the invite here. And earlier, thanks for subscribing, 144 Lewis. That was, I think, a stream ago. So I forgot to shout you out there, mate. But thanks for subscribing. There we go. So we should be in a good reset now. I'll be granted the director position. So everyone's joining now. It's a pity also you can only invite 8 drivers at a time in these lobbies. It's quite frustrating. Should be able to invite the whole grid of 16, but unfortunately it's not possible. So if you watch the GTE Sunday series, you see how much I struggle inviting drivers because I can only invite 8 at a time. So I have to do 2 separate waves of invites. And it's fair to say very inefficient. So I'm going to need, yep. So I'm just going to get the series intro going while I get something from the fridge. So I'm just inviting a couple others because they're the 2 drivers we're waiting on. There we go. Blue XR8's in the game. Just waiting on Skippy now. So there we go. We've been given the go-ahead. So it looks like Skippy won't be joining us for race 2. So this will not be the starting order. So we'll let the drivers get into their positions. Pretty sure Sparky God is on pole for race 2. The next race will be set via finishing position in this race. So You'll Be Dead's got quite a task coming from the back of the grid, as well as Brenticles and Blue XR8 also. He finished on the podium last race. Good opening race from him. So someone awesome will be starting in front of Blue XR8. So he finished P4 last race. So those 4 guys have a big task ahead of them. Blue XR8 retired. I'm not sure why. So as far as we know, we're racing. So everyone will be getting to their positions. And we've got a couple disconnections now, so we must be starting a new lobby once again. So I'm not sure what's going on. They're all crashing. As you can see over there, Nacho's just binned it into the blue tyre bundle. Ty Morgo rotating his car around. And Nacho's someone awesome revving up the car by the sounds of it. So we'll be waiting on another invite. Whoa, massive contact there. Both Nacho's and Ty Morgo's car. Both have no bonnet. They're in synchronized spinning. You can really launch these cars when you crash into one another. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Just keep in mind, this isn't the event happening. So I'll just quickly have a look and where everyone's at. See if Morningstar Mike's starting up another lobby. Alright, so pretty much everyone's leaving. So hopefully third time lucky. It's quite hard to get reverse grids, running fluently, but they work if everything goes to plan. So obviously at this stage nothing's going to plan, so we've got to keep restarting the lobby. So hopefully this time it works. So we'll see what race 2 has in store for us. Hopefully it works. So everyone will be joining now. Mike will have to send 2 waves of invites out, so pain in the ass there. So just bear with us here as we wait for the drivers. So I'll invite a couple as well. I'm not sure who else we got coming in. Carcado, Nachos is in. There we go. Skippy is back in. So I think we're just waiting on Carcado now. So we'll wait for him. Hopefully he's not too far off. Like a healthy grid, we want to keep all the drivers on the grid. So I'll send an invite once again. There he is, he's joined. So we can get this event underway. Race 2 of round 1 of the GT5 Big Bash Series. So hopefully third time lucky here. So hopefully we're not too far off. Green light racing. Should be a ripper. So there's going to be a lot of movement of the grid here because they'll have to get into their own specified positions because it's a reverse grid race. No one's retired the pit box yet, so it looks like we're going green. So this first lap will be a formation lap, and then they'll go into a rolling start. the guys taking evasive action off on the grass. So Sparky God will be the pole man. He's already in position. I think EXO will start P2. Yep, EXO will start P2. I think Nachos is P3. Skippy P4. Penguin P5. Morgo P6. Carcado P7. Or Morgo P7 rather. Morningstar Mike P8. Someone Awesome P9. Blue XR8 P10. Brenticles P11. And You'll Be Dead rounds out the grid in P12. So everyone's going to have to catch up. I reckon Sparky God might have to slow down a bit for the rest of the grid to catch up to him. Sorry about this lag jump here. So we're going to go on board with Carcado on the mid pack. We're going Chase View because they're about to start the race. There we go. We're doing double file. So everyone gridding up. I'm not sure what's happened to Carcado here. He's missed first. So they're all underway. So JJ Penguin, is he going to send it up the inside of Skippy? We know these two had contact last race. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. He's just going to hold station here. We've got a bit of contact further up between Skippy and EXO. Penguin's got the overlap on Skippy, but loses on acceleration out of corner exit. Morningstar Mike's right behind this battle. And we've got Morgo further back. So Morningstar Mike going a bit wide in the first hairpin there. Very close between these front guys. And Morningstar Mike almost rotated around. So You'll Be Dead already up 2 spots. So can You'll Be Dead get back to the front of the grid? We'll find out in 10 laps time. Now who was that? EXO's off wide. EXO's off the track. Tom Morgo's playing himself into this battle as well. And there's EXO. He lost 6 positions there. Blue XR8. He's up 1. No, he's up 2. You'll Be Dead. He's up quite a few positions. So good effort from him. Brenticles up 1. Carcado, the biggest loser in the first lap. And someone awesome went down as well. So we'll go back on board with this heated pack here. JJ Penguin trying to send it down the inside. And something's happened to Ty Morgo because he seems himself further back. He's behind You'll Be Dead. Massive lockup. So You'll Be Dead might be holding station here. We'll hop on board with Blue XR8. And someone's rotated. We've got a couple cars rotated there. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Skippy. No, Skippy. It's not Skippy. That's Morningstar Mike. So Morningstar Mike and Skippy involved in that. I'm not sure what happened there. So just bear with me here. I've got to answer the phone. Extremely sorry about that. But You'll Be Dead seemed to have made up a few positions while I was gone. And he's going to make up one more. So, big move from him. He's overtaken Blue XR8. Ty Morgo playing himself into this battle here. Brenticle's a little bit further back. Exo and Skippy in this battle as well. We've got Carcado. Will he make a move down the inside? He's going to have to go to the outside, but he's got a massive launch. He might be able to go a little defensive heading into turn 1. He's going to hold his line very deep under brakes. He let Skippy through. Exo, will he be able to make the most of this? Someone awesome. Unexpected from him. Morningstar Mike, P12. So Morningstar Mike's got a time penalty. So unfortunate scenes there for him. So Skippy is chasing down Brenticles. So we still got Sparky God in P1. Nacho's in P2. JJ Penguin in P3. You'll Be Dead, P4. Blue XR8, P5. Ty Morgo, P6. And Brenticles is in the wall. We got a couple drivers in the wall here. Carcado's in the wall. So a couple of these drivers not having a relatively good race. Few unfortunate scenes there. So example, You'll Be Dead. He's chasing down JJ Penguin. It's fair to say the two guys ahead of him have got a lot of pressure that will be applied. And there goes Nachos in the wall. Lucky to not rejoin very unsafely there. So You'll Be Dead goes up in the P3. Nachos relegated back from P2 to P4. Blue XR8, he's playing himself into this battle here. We know Nachos has got a bit of damage. So he might be able to make a move in Blue XR8. Wait and see. Applying so much pressure, but Blue XR8 goes wide. Ty Morgo might be able to overtake, heading into the last corner. He's going to go for it. A little bit too far back. Someone awesome's made a few spots up on the grid, but that will be in courtesy of the crashing here. So, Brenticles and Carcado are our biggest losers out of that battle. So, very unfortunate for them too. Morningstar Mike as well, Exo and Skippy. Someone awesome, slowly playing himself back into the game. So this is a huge battle here. We could quite potentially have a 5-car battle. Because Sparky God, he's got almost a 6-second lead. I'm not sure if any of the drivers are going to catch up to him in this pack. But if anyone is to do it, it will be You'll Be Dead. Because he currently sits P2. So we'll go up and see sort of how these spacings are going. And You'll Be Dead is in the wall. You'll Be Dead in the wall. Race 1 winner. We've had a retirement here. So Carcado has retired. So I'm not sure if he's still in the lobby. So it must be terminal damage for Carcado, because that's very unfortunate for him. Nacho's very deep on the brakes. He tried to do the same move that he did in the first race, but he's way too far back. Almost took out Ty Morgo. So You'll Be Dead. He's got a lot of time to catch up. Someone awesome. Still keeping it clean in P7. Skippy slowly catching up to someone awesome. Morningstar Mike following Skippy very closely. Exo is right behind Morningstar Mike. Brenticle's a little further back from those two. So Blue XR8 is now chasing down JJ Penguin. We got Ty Morgo, who's a couple seconds back from this battle. Nachos, and we've got You'll Be Dead, who's really struggling. Someone awesome may be able to make the most of this soon, because You'll Be Dead is really struggling in the last sector. Seeing these spaces here. Exo, is he going to go on the wall? No, he isn't. He holds on to it. But Brenticles might be favoured from this. He might be able to catch up in the next couple of laps. Oh, side by side. Blue XR8 on the outside. He's going to get this done because he has the inside running heading into the first hairpin. Gets it done, but does JJ Penguin get the overlap? He's going for it. Doesn't get enough traction. Ty Morgo is also in this battle. Oh, JJ Penguin sending it down the inside. Not enough traction there either. So he's going to have to hold station for a little while. Ty Morgo is going to play himself into this battle as well. Nachos is slowly catching up. And You'll Be Dead. Someone awesome. Still 8 seconds behind You'll Be Dead. So these guys back here got a lot of catching up to do. And something else has happened to Exo. So Brenticle's looking to catch up to Exo. Penguin's going to try make the move heading into turn 1. He's got the inside running. He's moved up in the P2. But we'll go on board with Blue XR8, who might be able to hold on the outside. He does. He's got the inside running heading into turn 2. And there's Ty Morgo going to get past. Makes a little bit of contact with JJ Penguin. Ty Morgo almost rotated around there. Very aggressive stuff from these guys. It's the nature of sprint racing. So we're on the last lap now. Sparky God with quite a comfortable lead. He was pole from the start of the race and has never looked back from there. So will JJ Penguin hunt down Blue XR8? We'll find out. He's got a little run on him here. Definitely got a run, but had to slow down mid-corner. Might be a bit too late of a charge. Not going to get any bit of an overlap. Ty Morgo goes out wide. Nachos on the last corner. And he rotates around. And he's taking You'll Be Dead with him. Fortunately for You'll Be Dead, he didn't lose out there. And someone also having to take evasive action there. So, a very poor last lap from Nachos. But You'll Be Dead with a time penalty. So Nachos has been promoted to P6. And someone awesome has been promoted to P5. So, and You'll Be Dead's going further down the list. He's gone down the P9. He's gone down the P10. So what's happened there? Did he false start this race? I really want to know what happened there. So a 30-second penalty for You'll Be Dead. I'm not sure what happened there. He must have false started. I'm not sure. But so Carcado's still in the lobby. Very good for him to stay in the lobby. I'm pretty sure he'll get points for P12. But unfortunately for him, he'll be starting P12 in race 3. Sparky God will be starting pole position for the second time in a row. Blue XR8, the biggest mover up the field. He moved from P10 to P2. Very good effort from him. Biggest loser of that race, it's got to go to Exorcist. He started P2 and was relegated back all the way to P10. So a very poor running for him. Very unfortunate scenes for Carcado as well. He has some pretty good pace. But a couple of unfortunate races for him. But he's looking to salvage some points here and there to keep his championship hopes alive. So it'll be quite interesting to see the leaderboards after this event. Now, I'm not sure what's happening. don't want to return the race central because I'm not sure what's happening here. There we go. So we're going back into the lobby and we'll be heading into race 3 of round 1 of the GT5 Big Bash series. So we'll go into a little break. I'm just going to go get a quick drink. So we're back to live scenes. So this will be race 3 of round 1. So this grid will be set from the previous race results. So discount what you see on screen right now because there's going to be a lot of movement for that grid. And this is a 7-lap race realistically with the formation lap. So we'll see who's got the pace in this one. Sparky God, very good pace last race. Reverse grid pole. And he's also got race 3 pole as well. So he looks like to be the one to beat at this stage, even though he finished in P12 in the first race. He's looking to be going in a completely different direction to what he did in the first race. So good signs for him. Salvaging what seems to be an awful round and trying to make the most of it. Because you can't give up. And obviously with Sparky God, he's not giving up. And he's well and truly up there in the points now after that race 2 result. So awesome effort from him. You'll be dead. He would have lost a few points out of that. So unfortunate scenes for him, as well as Exorcist lost big on the grid. Carcado with the retirement. So there's a few guys that you'd expect to be at the front, the pointy end, that weren't up there. Ty Morgan and Someone Awesome, they both got high expectations in this league because they are championship contenders in the GTE Sunday Series. They seem to be holding their own in the Wednesday night league, the GT5 Big Bash League. So this will not be our official start. This will be a formation lap. The guys will be getting into the positions. So for the second time in a row, Sparky God will be making his way up in the P1. And there he is. Blue XR8 will be P2. JJ Penguin P3. Time will go P4. Someone Awesome P5. You'll Be Dead will not be P6. He'll be P9 as far as I'm aware. So Nachos will be moving up into P6. And then Skippy will be moving up in the P7. I think Morningstar Mike will be moving up as well. So I'm not sure what's going on here. So maybe You'll Be Dead has been given the 6th position because something's happened off the line, I reckon. He had a false start And he's been given a 30-second time penalty, so may have fixed that up. So we're about to go green. And here we go. We'll go up to Ty Morgo, who seems to be pretty far up the pack. He's got a little run here on JJ Penguin. Will he send it down the inside? JJ Penguin going a bit defensive. Very deep on the brakes. And Penguin overshooting the corner. Lucky to hold on to P3. So JJ Penguin under a lot of pressure. We'll go further up. Blue XR8 applying the pressure to Sparky God. And Blue XR8 showing to be a contender in this series. He'll be well and truly up there in the points after the first two races. I reckon he might be able to championship leader provisionally. But we'll wait and see until the standings come out. So Blue XR8 really applying the pressure. Sparky God, we know the pace he had last race. He should be able to apply that to race 3. Maybe be able to hold on. So the guys behind Blue XR8, they're drifted back. Ty Morgo might be trying to go for a dive down the inside. No, he won't be. And a bit of contact from someone awesome behind. You'll be Dead's playing himself into this battle as well. Nacho's a little further back. And Skippy once again involved in some sort of contact. He's had quite a disastrous event. So I'm not sure what's going to go on in the Stewart's box. Because he's been involved in a couple of bits of contact. But not his fault as far as, I'm concerned. So unfortunate for him, but he's chasing down Exo, who's a bit tail happy. Carcado up in the P10. Morningstar Mike going wide. And he's lost traction. Brenticle's up in the P8. So he's moved up a few positions. Nacho's in P7. You'll be dead. He's in the slipstream of Someone Awesome. He's going to go right past him. Because I think Someone Awesome's had a slowdown penalty. And now, as for JJ Penguin, he's going to send it down the inside of Ty Morgo. Ty Morgo might be able to hold on the outside. And you'll be dead. Almost making a double move there. But he got a bit of contact in the rear from JJ Penguin. We'll go further up because Sparky God, in the meantime, has lost the lead of the race. Blue XR8 in the lead. So Sparky God trying to get better traction out of the corners in comparison to Blue XR8. Slightly lost there. He might be able to gain with his trademark racing line through the chicane. Almost loses the rear end. Lost a couple temps in the last sector, but very deep on the brakes in the last corner. We'll go on board with this battle here because Ty Morgo now has the inside of You'll Be Dead. So You'll Be Dead has moved up, and he's going to go defensive here. And JJ Penguin a second behind this battle. So good racing between these two guys. JJ Penguin now bringing himself into this battle. Someone Awesome a little further back. Brenticles slowly moving up positions. Nachos relegated back to P8. Morningstar Mike in P9. Skippy moved up a couple more positions into P10. Carcado P9. Exo in P12. So we'll go on board with the battle at hand between these three guys, and You'll Be Dead, Ty Morgo and JJ Penguin. This is a very intense battle between these three. So it'll be who can make the least mistakes out of these three. That will determine who will be able to come out on top in this battle. And Ty Morgo going a bit wide. Penguin is going to try and make the most of it. He's in the slipstream. Ty Morgo going defensive down the main straight. But I say it's better off to go to the outside because you've got the inside running heading into turn 2 and you can go a lot deeper on the clean side of the track. Penguin, he's going to get it done, is he not? No, he's not. So Ty Morgo, awesome stuff to hold on there. Someone awesome slowly playing himself into this battle. So we'll go on board with someone awesome. We got 3 laps to go. A little inside left lock from someone awesome. Very deep under brakes. Using the engine to its advantage. Someone awesome applying the pressure to JJ Penguin now. Right on the rear bumper. JJ Penguin goes wide. Someone awesome up in the P5. So JJ Penguin definitely had the pressure applied. And he's made another mistake. Now what's happened up here? Sparky God. Pole position in race 2 and 3. He's had a mistake. And he's back in the P6 now. And Brenticles is going to make the overtake on the outside. I wouldn't be too surprised if Sparky God doesn't have damage there. So that move there for Brenticles, easy done. Someone awesome and Ty Morgo, both with an intense battle here. You'll be dead up in the P2. He could win this race. Because he's slowly catching up the Blue XR8. He's got a lap and a half to do so. But this battle between the 2 contenders in the GTE Sunday Series and someone awesome's getting the move done down the inside. There's contact. They've both had a massive shunt for Ty Morgo. That is very unfortunate. They tangled and the tyres interlocked and that's what caused that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. So we'll have to go on board with the lead of the race because this is going to be a very entertaining last lap. You'll Be Dead's going to be putting everything on the line. Very deep under brakes for You'll Be Dead. Very different line as well. Very even through that corner. You'll Be Dead's just going to have to hold station now. He's going to have to set Blue XR8 up in the later sector. So You'll Be Dead with a little run here. Best time to gain is through the chicane. And You'll Be Dead. He gained another 10th. Is he going to be able to set him up for the last corner? We'll wait and see. There might be a massive dive. No, it's over for You'll Be Dead. So Ty Morgo, he's lost a severe amount of positions. Now there's a battle going on here between Skippy and Morningstar Mike, but Morningstar Mike will be able to hold on. So awesome race win from Blue XR8. A very good effort from him. Is he trying to crack a burnout? Not sure. You'll Be Dead P2. JJ Penguin P3. Good effort from him. Someone awesome P4. He had the contact with Ty Morgo, so not sure what happened there. But their tyres interlocked. Sparky God. Pole position in this race, but relegated back to P5. Brenticles up in the P6 from P11. Skippy, he's gained a few positions. So everyone's crossed the line now. So there is your unofficial results for race 3. Blue XR8, once again, awesome win rate. You'll Be Dead P2. JJ Penguin P3. Someone awesome P4. Sparky God P5. Brenticles P6. Skippy in P7. Nachos P8. Morningstar Mike P9. Ty Morgo P10. Carcado up one position P11 and Exodus P12. So that's pretty much it for tonight's event, but that was a very awesome night, I'd say. A very short one as well, so being 3 consecutive sprint races, it sure invites a lot of entertainment. Not just from the viewers' end, but from the drivers. It could be a fair amount of fun. That's if you're not being spun around or anything, but if you're racing close and hard without that sort of contact, that's when you're sort of enjoying it. So we'll wait until we get into back to the lobby. So there's a lot of time penalties being handed out in that race. The top two get any penalties, so you'll be dead got a 3-second penalty, but he got the best lap with a 1:10.9. That's an awesome lap time there. So if you want to vote on who you think will win the GT5 Big Bash League, my bot account will put it in there. So if you want to vote, all you have to do is vote for the corresponding driver that is your favourite. So who do you think will win the championship? So if you're voting for You'll Be Dead, it'll be !vote space 1. And the same for the others, but they'll have a 2 all the way down to 10. Because we had a couple new drivers tonight. So it'll be good to add that feature. I want to get people's inputs on who they think will win. So I'm going to end the stream here. I've been Metamonin, and I'll see you in the next live stream this Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Australian Central Daylight Time. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my Twitch channel and also like my Facebook page. And also don't forget to like the Facebook page of Go2Woe, because those are the guys that organise the Wednesday Night League, and it's fair to say they're putting on quite a show for me to watch, or for me to broadcast, and for everyone else to watch. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you later.